Hey guys, little change of plans here. I want to talk about something different. No basketball shit today. I gotta be straight up. This has been bugging me for a while. When I look in society today, all I see is a bunch of people whining and complaining about this and that and the third, but it's not even that. All I hear from black people is how racist America is. Oh my god, oh my god, these people are racist. Every time I look at the news, all I hear is people spitting racism, feeling sorry for anyone who's not white, hating on white people, all this extra bullshit. And I want to say, we gotta stop this shit. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting out of hand, bro. I was in school one day. It was like November-ish, something like that. November last year, and we were having a discussion about racism. And all I heard was how racist white people are and how black people are being targeted by police and all this extra bullshit. One thing I never heard was, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are the police officers doing? All I hear is them saying, all I hear about racism is people are doing the job. Anytime a black person seems to get targeted, every time he gets arrested, every time just anytime something bad happens to a black person, it's racism. That's the only outcome. Swear to God, swear to God, it's like there's no other outcome but racism. It can't be anything else but racism. And I want to tell y'all something. That is the most false statement I hear in the world today. I didn't realize how false that statement is until I started doing my own research, until I started opening my eyes more, uh, until I really started just taking a second look at the world, man. It's crazy how people it's crazy how people will just agree with anything. I mean, people are just agreeing with this whole bullshit idea that black people are being oppressed. It's not just black people either. Um, it's not just black people or other minorities. It's white people too. They're perpetuating that shit. They're helping this bullshit ass cause that society needs to do something about all these poor black people who don't have jobs and all these black men that are my age and a little older getting arrested. And it's kind of ridiculous. It's ridiculous when you think about it because 99% of the time when someone gets arrested, usually pretty valid. Usually pretty valid. There's rare amount of cases where a person gets arrested, goes to jail, and serves time they shouldn't be serving. Because guess what? Even if they get arrested, they go through the court. They go through the law. They're not just arrested and thrown in jail. That's what people don't understand. And it's ridiculous how we are living in a world now where you can't even express how you feel. Like me, I remember one day we were having a discussion, and I was the only person who opposed the notion that black people were being oppressed, black people don't have this and that, and black people don't have equal opportunities. And all I got was hate, man. All I got was hate. And I wasn't being rude. I wasn't being rude, crude. I wasn't yelling at nobody. I was being calm, relaxed, and I was just saying my piece. And I couldn't even express how I feel. Because basically we've been brainwashed into thinking that if you don't feel a certain way about racism, you're a hater. You're a racist. And I'm like I can't be a racist against my own race. Okay, I can, but I wasn't. I mean, I wasn't being the one. I wasn't the one spreading hate. It was all the people who believe that we're oppressed spreading hate. They're the ones hating on white people. It's not even about fixing the issue because there is no issue. If there was an issue, we'd be trying to fix it right now. But if you look around, there's no issue to fix. The issue of racism, we can't fix it any more than we have. The best thing we do is change the laws, and we did that. The Equal Rights Act, abolishing slavery. That's all you can do at this point. You can't. I mean, again, I'm not trying to deny that there isn't a little bit of racism out there, but to say that there's something that society can do, what can we do? There's nothing to do. This just really not happening anymore. It's not happening anymore, and we gotta stop acting like this shit's going on 24/7. It's not. Stop listening to the news. Stop listening to the media. Stop going on Instagram and Snapchat and seeing how Black Power this, Black Lives Matter this, Me Too, all this extra shit. Don't listen to all those movements. They're not fighting for no cause. The only cause is for you to get mixed up in that bullshit. It's to get lost in that bullshit. That's the only cause it has. The only cause it has is harm at this point. All those movement about Black Lives Matter and there's other movements out there, but I don't even care to learn about them. All this movement is just to get you lost in those. Get you lost in the movement. Get you lost in that bullshit. Take you off your focus. That's all it is. Let me tell you something. If you stay on your focus, stay on your purpose, stay on your grind, man or woman, you don't have to worry about racism. You don't have to worry about that bullshit. If you don't do any stupid shit, if you don't go out robbing banks or stealing purses off of old ladies, or basically if you don't commit crimes, there's no reason to fear the police or fear the justice system or feel that you're being treated unfair because you're not doing anything wrong. If you don't do nothing wrong, there's no reason for people to prosecute you. There's no reason to get arrested for anything. But that's not how we see it. All we see it is black guy gets black guy gets arrested. It's racism. You feel me? And that's unfortunate because I've never been targeted. As a black guy, I've never been targeted, not even once. Not even once by the police. You know why? Because I ain't do shit. Not 'cause I live in a white neighborhood. Not because I go to an all-white school. It's because I don't do shit. It's plain and simple. That's common sense. It's common sense. You don't do anything. You don't get targeted. That's it. The only people that get targeted are criminals. And they're not just black. They're white too. Like, comment, subscribe. Please share this video. Every black man and every man in general needs to see this video because we gotta stop this hate on America because America's not doing anything wrong. It's you criminals doing things wrong. So fix your shit. All right. I'll see y'all in the next one.